Do you know what foods to avoid on a keto diet? As we embark on the journey of understanding the ketogenic diet, it's essential to know that it's all about low-carb, high-fat intake. But it's not just about eating more eggs and cheese, it's also about knowing what not to eat. Why? Because the wrong food can kick you out of ketosis and derail your weight loss efforts. So stay tuned as we dive into the top foods to steer clear of when following a keto diet. First on the list of foods to avoid on a keto diet, sugary foods. If you're on a keto diet, sugary foods are your arch nemesis. But why exactly is that? Let's delve into it. The main goal of a ketogenic diet is to shift your body's metabolism from burning glucose to burning fat. This state is known as ketosis, and it's the sweet spot where your body starts to use fat as its primary source of energy. But here's the catch. Consuming sugar can derail this process. How so? Well, when you consume sugar, your body gets a quick energy fix and reverts back to burning glucose instead of fat. This knocks you out of ketosis, and all that hard work goes down the drain. Now let's break down what we mean by sugary foods. We're not just talking about the obvious culprits like candy bars, cookies, and soda. Sugar sneaks its way into many foods you might not expect. Things like sauces, dressings, and even some fruits can be sugar-laden traps. And let's not forget about those seemingly healthy alternatives like honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. While they might seem like a better choice, they're still sugars and will have the same impact on your ketosis. So, what can you have instead? Well, there are several low-carb sweeteners available that won't kick you out of ketosis. Stevia, erythritol, and monk fruit are a few good options. But remember, moderation is key. Just because they're keto-friendly doesn't mean you can go overboard. In conclusion, if you're serious about your keto journey, you need to be vigilant about sugar. It may seem tough at first, but remember, the goal isn't to deprive yourself. It's about making smarter choices that support your body's shift to burning fat for fuel. So remember, while that candy bar might be tempting, it's not going to help you achieve your keto goals. Next up, starchy vegetables. In the world of keto, not all vegetables are created equal. While they are generally packed with nutrients and fiber, some are also high in starch, a form of carbohydrate. So, what does this mean for your keto diet? Simply put, starchy vegetables can quickly use up your daily carb allowance, pushing you out of the desired ketosis. You might be wondering which vegetables fall into this category. Well, the list includes potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, peas, and even some types of squash. These vegetables are high in starch, which our bodies break down into sugar. This sugar can spike your blood glucose levels, disrupting the fat-burning process that's at the heart of the ketogenic diet. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you need to avoid all vegetables on your keto journey. In fact, there are plenty of low-carb alternatives that can satisfy your craving for something fresh and crunchy without sabotaging your diet. Consider leafy greens like spinach, kale, and lettuce. They are low in carbs but high in fiber, making them a perfect choice for keto dieters. Cruciferous veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts are also excellent choices. They are not only low in carbs but also packed with vitamins and minerals. Other low-carb vegetables include zucchini, bell peppers, cucumbers, and asparagus. These can be prepared in a variety of ways, from salads and stir-fries to oven-roasted sides. With these options, you can ensure your meals are not only keto-friendly but also diverse and flavorful. Remember, the key to a successful keto diet is balance. While it's important to limit high-starch vegetables, incorporating a variety of low-carb vegetables into your meals will provide essential nutrients, keep you feeling full, and add a splash of color to your plate. While vegetables are generally healthy, not all of them fit into a keto diet. Be sure to choose your veggies wisely. Another food group to avoid on a keto diet? Grains and legumes. Yes, you heard it right. Let's dive straight into why these two seemingly healthy food groups don't make the cut for a keto diet. Grains and legumes are rich in carbohydrates, which is precisely what we're trying to limit on a ketogenic diet. From wheat and rice to lentils and chickpeas, these foods provide ample amounts of carbs which can easily kick you out of ketosis. For instance, a single cup of cooked brown rice contains around 45 grams of net carbs. That's almost 3 times the daily carb limit for a standard keto diet. But one might wonder, aren't grains and legumes full of fiber and other beneficial nutrients? Yes, they are. However, the high carb content overshadows these benefits when you're on a keto diet. Remember, the goal is to burn fat for fuel, not carbs. So, what do we do when bread, pasta, and beans are off the table? We look for keto-friendly alternatives, of course. Instead of regular bread, consider bread made with almond or coconut flour. These flours are low in carbs and high in fiber, making them a perfect fit for a ketogenic diet. And if you're missing pasta, fear not. Zucchini noodles or zoodles can be a great low-carb substitute. As for legumes, while most are high in carbs, there are some exceptions. Green beans and black soybeans, for example, are relatively low in carbs and can be included in moderation. One last tip before we wrap up. Always check the nutritional information for any food you consume. Not all grains and legumes are created equal, and some may have fewer carbs than you think. To sum up, while grains and legumes are generally high in carbs and not suitable for a keto diet, there are always alternatives to explore. It's all about being creative and flexible with your food choices. Grains and legumes can be tricky, but with the right knowledge, you can navigate your way around them. So don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for your keto journey. You might be surprised, but most fruits are off limits on a keto diet. This might sound counterintuitive. After all, aren't fruits supposed to be the ultimate health food? Yes, fruits are packed with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. However, they also contain sugar. And sugar, as we know, is a big no-no on a ketogenic diet. When you're on a ketogenic diet, your body is in a state of ketosis. This means it's burning fat for energy instead of carbohydrates. Consuming high amounts of sugar, even from fruits, can kick you out of this state. That's why many fruits are off the table when you're going keto. But don't despair, fruit lovers. Not all fruits are high in carbs. Some can fit into your ketogenic diet, albeit in moderation. Berries, for instance, are a great choice. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are lower in carbs than most fruits, and they're packed with fiber, which can help keep your carb count down. Avocados are another excellent option. Technically a fruit, avocados are high in heart-healthy fats and low in carbs. Plus, they're an excellent source of potassium, an essential mineral that some people may lack on a keto diet. Olives, too, can be a part of your keto journey. While not typically considered a fruit, olives are indeed classified as such. They're high in fat, low in carbs, and they come with a host of health benefits. Lastly, let's not forget about the humble tomato. While technically a fruit, tomatoes are low in carbs and can be consumed in moderation on a keto diet. So, while you might have to say goodbye to your morning banana or apple, remember that some fruits can still be part of your keto lifestyle. They just need to be the right ones. Remember, not all fruits are created equal when it comes to a keto diet. Let's quickly revisit the main points we've covered today. We've journeyed through the world of food, identifying what to sidestep on a keto diet. We started with sugary foods, those sweet tempters that can derail your keto journey. Remember, sugar is a carbohydrate, and carbs are the arch nemesis of ketosis. So it's a firm no to candies, sweet pastries, and sugary drinks. Next, we ventured into the realm of starchy vegetables. Despite their healthy reputation, not all vegetables are keto-friendly. Those with high starch content like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and corn are best left off your keto shopping list. We then explored the world of grains and legumes. While healthy in a standard diet, their high carb content makes them unsuitable for a ketogenic lifestyle. So say goodbye to wheat, rice, oats, and beans. Finally, we talked about fruit. While they're full of vitamins and fiber, most fruits contain high levels of sugar, making them less than ideal for keto. Berries, however, are the exception, and can be enjoyed in moderation. Remember, the key to a successful keto diet is balance, and knowing what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to consume. Each choice you make brings you one step closer to your health goals. Thanks for joining us for this guide on what foods to avoid on a keto diet. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful keto tips.